I'm live, let's go! And it's been a while since I did a Monday night or Monday stream, so this feels nice to have. I'll switch it over to the scene in a bit, but giving it some time. Ooh. I'm just happy to finally be streaming a little bit more than I typically do, so this will be nice. Hello, people. Hello. Hope all of you are doing well. Hope things are going well. Where's my freaking... Excuse me. Let me drink for a second. Hold on. Just checking some things. Let me kind of switch, I think. Perfect time to switch over, so I'm just feeling like a chill day today, so that's what this stream is. Chill, very chill, just talking stream. Since I did a lot of, I think it was like from Saturday's stream, I did a lot of, well, not really a lot, it's not like I was playing games, but I did do some stuff, so that was fun. Ooh. I'm just like messing around with like a little, I have no idea what it is. Found something on the desk and I was just like, what is this? It just looks like something someone was playing with. I was just kind of messing with it. But hope you guys are having a nice Monday. How's all of you doing? I've just mostly been chilling, doing some stuff. I planned to originally do this earlier, but other stuff was in the way, so... But also, I think I'm more suited for the nights. Night streams are better. Oh, goodness. Night streams are my thing, because I tend to be up all the time. I'm trying my best to kind of put timings. Nice, I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. That makes me happy, makes me happy. I have my phone playing music on my on earbuds, so I'm enjoying a nice chill day, and especially with you guys, since I felt like it's my first time, not my first time. It's been a while since I was able to stream like an everyday situation. Since I'm not in school related stuff, so I wanted to kind of go for chill and then along the way go crazy, you know? That's kind of how I was planning to do this. How this week's probably gonna be. Along with been working on stuff, so that's kind of what's been going on lately. That's just kind of like, how do I say, not lately, it's more like what I have kind of planned, but I'm not for sure full on plan at the same time for stuff, but I have things in mind for this whole week of streaming. So, be prepared for that. Hopefully we'll have a lot of fun stuff going on. True. Oh, that's understandable. Playlists are a playlist of songs is as someone who listens to a lot of my songs on YouTube, they tend to just create a playlist of all the songs I listen to. I never tap on that playlist because I'm just like, nah. Not interested. I mean, it's just how I am. And I think a lot of my songs are just going to be a mixture of anime or K-pop or anything like that. So that's what I'll be listening to, or covers of songs that are iconic or just ones that I've been vibing to or that really are amazing. Also, while I was waiting for stream, that is a lot. I don't think I could do that. I tend to, like, get songs that are, like, about less than that. One or two, like, about a certain amount. I'm not too sure about the number for me about songs, but I tend to just, I'll find a song or two or even a few, and I'll be like, these are my jams, and I'll just listen to them. The anime openings are the greatest. I tend to listen to, it's not just the openings, but a few of the endings. And it's okay if you don't, a lot of people probably don't like a lot of, what is it? Songs like K-pop or anime in general. Everyone has their own preferences. And it's, if they like what they like, that's fine. No need to, you know, have problems with that. So that was kind of, that's just how it is in daily life. Like, somebody might have a song they like, and I'll listen to it and be like, it's not bad, not my fave, you know? That's just kind of how it is. So, that's how I see it in songs. But a lot of that's a... How is it unsettling? I don't listen to... How is it unsettling? I'm just being curious. How unsettling is calming music? I mean, I'm just being curious. I'm not hating or anything, no. Just my curiosity is just like, what? I really need to throw that away. Dang it. I should throw that away. Oh, probably later. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. That's understandable. Again, I just said it earlier. Even if you don't like certain music, like calming music, for example, that's fine. Eerie. Oh, kind of gives you like the... Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you mean. I can understand that. Sometimes, like, even if it's like, sometimes calming music in horror games could feel eerie, probably. So I get your point. I don't listen to calming music at all, so it's just like... So I probably won't understand a lot, but I can somewhat understand that, so I respect your decision if you don't like certain music, so... That's all that. I was also, after I did my painting stream on Saturday, I felt like I wanted to find more of my old art. I just need to find the sketchbooks and other stuff. I just have too many. I just don't know where some of them are, is the thing. But I know at one point I had like a whole stack. Oh. Really? Interesting. I tend to fall asleep, not with music, but I tend to fall asleep with just videos just playing in general. I've multiple times will just have like a random video from like a YouTuber I watch or something, and then I'll fall asleep, and then I'll wake up in like sometime in the morning or in the... And I would be like, oh, the video has ended, and I didn't even realize it because I was sound asleep. I mean, I have times where I have either fallen asleep to music, maybe, but not as often. But I think it's like, it kind of makes your brain, I think when you're listening to videos or like songs, it kind of makes your brain kind of chillax, leading you to fall asleep easily. It has something to do in your brain. That's all I can say. Like something in your neurons, but oh, interesting. I've read books. I don't know how to fall asleep while reading a book. Everyone falls asleep to different things. So that's just it be what it is. No problem. No, not a problem. I read too many mangas though. That's the thing about me. I read mangas daily. Well, not daily, but I'll tend to look at mangas from manga websites, and I'll be like, what do I feel like rereading again, or what do I feel like reading? And then I'll just find something, and then I'll be like, let's read this. But that's just typically me. Typically me. But also it doesn't help that I usually tend to fall asleep I'm a night owl, so I tend to barely fall asleep. I'm always awake almost like, I'm not awake 24/7, but I'm always up at night. I'm more, how do I say this? And it's a problem for me, I think. I will be up at night, and I'm more that night owl aspect because I tend to get more energized or energetic during the nighttime than I do in the daytime. Alright, get some sleep if you have to. It's always okay to come back to the stream if you need to later on, or rewatch it. So it's okay for that. I really need to fix my problem with freaking sleeps instead anyways, because I said this before, I'm more energetic at night than I am in the day. And I should be more energetic during the day, but I tend to just, even if I did fall asleep normally, I am still not as energetic in the daytime than I am at night. I tend to do a lot of things at night, like I'll talk to my family or I'll talk to friends, but it's just like, no, it's like, no, you need to sleep. This is nighttime. This is the nighttime. Nighttime's for sleeping. That's just me, in general. I don't know. I've been trying to find a balance, but I'll eventually get it right. I'll eventually get it right with my sleep. With my sleeping and being awake timing. And when to really freaking be energetic. But yeah, other than that, I feel like this is a nice day for a nice stream. And I'm happy to finally do a Monday stream. I was kind of, while what is it? Brain farting right now. No, I always hate this when I brain fart. I have something on my mind and then it's just like, nope. I was kind of thinking of all the stuff, like, what am I going to do? I was thinking of, like, all the stuff that I'm thinking of all the stuff, let me reiterate, I'm just trying to reiterate. I'm thinking of all the stuff that I'm hoping to do for this week since I'm on break from school-wise stuff, so trying to see what I can do. Might do another paint/art stream. That was fun. A lot of you enjoyed that, so I'm happy to do that. I've just been also looking at all the games that I either have or have not, or ideas to do, so there's that, and some few other things. I've had a lot of stuff like planned on my... It's in my brain. It's already planned. But like some of it is not concrete planned, but some of them are like it's there, but am I going to in the end? So there's that. I know for a fact that I'm going to get back into my Kingdom Hearts game. That one for sure, I need to get that continued because I started it, but because of other stuff happening, I had to stop playing it because I didn't want to just... I have to every time I play it, I have to plug up the controller and get everything set up properly so it appears. Like so I can properly play it. And I'm using an old controller, so... Hello, people who are coming in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, people who are coming in. Hope you guys are doing well and happy for a chill day. Chill day. Ah. It's a nice Monday for a chill chatting day. So that is what I've scheduled for today to be. While also just seeing what else I can think up of for the week. I've seen the trailers too. It seems interesting. I like Sonic, like the original cartoon. All I can say is I'm not a huge the live action stuff. I'm not a huge fan for the Sonic one, in my opinion, but it looks interesting because they're bringing, I think, isn't there like Shadow this time? They're bringing in Shadow now? If I'm right about that. Again, I've never watched them myself, but I've seen trailers or clips from the movies, so I have a basic idea of what it is. Okay, I was right about that. Again, I grew up when I was younger. For me, when I was like kid age, I grew up with the old the cartoon, so I'm more used to that. So if anytime anyone or even myself bring up Sonic, I'm just gonna be reminded of the classic cartoon like Sonic X or something. I think that was the one I mostly remember in my memories. The old classic Sonic. The classic Sonic. Oh, trying to play something down. I was watching I was just watching on YouTube while I was waiting on stream and eating. I was eating like some mochis while I was at that because it was like we had some mochis in our fridge and no one else was eating them, so I was like, I'll just eat the last 3 freaking mochis we have because no one is eating them, so I was like, I'll eat them. If no one's interested, I will take them. So I just need to throw the trash afterwards. That was just all off. That was offline, off stream, so. I remember in the classic the classic old Sonic from Sonic X mostly. Just how Sonic being Sonic and him in the water and everything. I'm just remembering like fragments from my childhood from Sonic, and it's mostly about him in the water from a beach episode. I don't even remember the number, but it's one of those. Classic Sonic for me. I never played the games. Maybe I should. That might give me an idea to do for future streams. Might try the Sonic games. Who knows? Because I know the Sonic series is games too. That'll be interesting to try. That is if I can find them. For me, but... Well, just trying to find my mouse for a second. Just kind of looking at stuff. Looking for things. Really? That's interesting. That is real interesting. Oh, crud. I was hoping not to hit my mic already, but I already did. Oh, it's fine. But that is interesting. That'll be in... I see. Interesting. That's very interesting. Don't know where I started making random beats with my mouth there for a second. What the world? I'm just on the other screen just checking out the Steam while I'm having you guys chat with me. Since, why not just to, it helps me give an idea of what to do for, stream future plans, maybe. You know? It'll be very, very fun to see what I can find. Oh my. I'm like, I have one day recently been looking at the Persona stuff, and I'm like, I now want Persona. I so badly want to play the Persona games and stuff, because I've seen the animes, sort of. I think the only 2 out of them, but I want to now play the Persona games. If you don't know Persona, oh my gosh, that is... Persona, amazing. The Persona games are amazing. I also still need to do the Danganronpa ones. It's just I'm just saving up and stuff. All the games I'm trying to want for the future, I'm just saving up at this point. I'm just trying to save up. I've kind of also been seeing a lot of other popular games that I might or might not do. Who knows? Following the trend, maybe? Not just that, I was painting a little bit earlier today. The creative brain in me was like, I'm going to paint for a little bit. And I did. Ah. Seeing what we got around. There's a lot of stuff that has been interesting. A few that I've already seen or have not seen. But yeah, I hope you guys are happy. I'm going to be streaming more this week, since I have more time to do it than I did. So that is going to be real fun. While I was also looking through some stuff. I realize I need to get back into some of the games I have not played in a long time. A few games probably would be a good thing to get back into. I have yet kind of stopped playing certain stuff after a while. Well, not certain stuff, but I've stopped playing things after... No, not things. It's just certain games I stopped playing because my interest has gone farther. So, Minecraft, I kind of started playing it offline again. Just for fun. At the time when I was doing the Minecraft streams, they were fun, but I just feel like they weren't as entertaining. At the time. Like, maybe to some people, yes, but I felt like overall somehow it wasn't, so I will hopefully get back into it. Who knows? I haven't done it in a while, so. But I've also trying to do a lot of different things. My Apex is another game that I have not yet played in a long time, and they've had updated recently, and I have not got back on there. I mean, my Overwatch is consistently there, but it's also slowly kind of in that situation where I'm like, I've not been interested lately, so there's that as well. So that's kind of also been a thing. So that's just kind of, my world is that situation, my interest thing. How do I say interest? It's not interest, it's more like, how do I explain this? I'll be interested for... Calm down, I will eventually get on there. I just, for some reason, I've kind of it got a little boring at one point. I will eventually get back on there. Don't worry, I'm just, you'll see eventually if I get back on it. Don't worry, calm down about it. So I'm just, as I've said, for some reason I was just not very interested in, and also it's kind of gone down a bit lately. Not everything, not all, I'm trying to make it sound, how do I explain this? At the times when I was playing Apex and somewhat of Overwatch, and as well as my Minecraft, they were interesting, yes, but I felt like it wasn't as interesting at the times, so I was trying to do some new stuff, you know? But it doesn't mean I'm completely gonna not do them again. I'm trying to just figure out when to do it. What time that will bring everyone into be like being more interested in it nowadays. I might even try just doing it as a video. Who knows? I'm just, at the moment, it's hard for me to get into the game again for a bit. I'm probably gonna also, if I do get back into either Apex or Overwatch, I'm gonna be very rusty. Not as rusty with Overwatch than I am with Apex. That's for sure. And if I do, I'm probably hoping to try to go through the ranking again in Apex, since I want to hit Predator eventually one time, at least once throughout my career being on the internet, at least once. I just need to get myself. Ooh. The mods. Yeah, I've been lately just playing Minecraft mods. I was looking at some lately as well and kind of getting interested in them. So, I've lately seen a lot of, most of the time on the internet, there's a lot of horror mods lately, only out and about. You know? Not that those are bad. I'm trying to remember which ones there are. Mostly I'm thinking of the cave dweller ones. In anything. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just gonna pull some stuff out. I'm just kind of looking through things and whatnot at moments. You know, what am I doing? Ah, that's a nice feature. I kind of like that. That's kind of an interesting feature. Interesting little feature to have. You know? Interesting little feature. So I feel like a lot of people will like that. Just they will be like, just as they finish the boss, out of nowhere, ghost jump scare. That'll be fun. I haven't checked my disc. I need to get on. How's Discord going? Ah. Okay. Sometimes a little comedic jump scare 2D colored doodle is fun. It kind of gives me, what is that game that kind of looks cute but is horror as well? I'm trying to remember what it is, but it's in my mind. There's like a somewhat of a horror game that has like this cutesy art-ish style, but it kind of is like, it's like that in an aspect, but with a little Minecraft. But with Minecraft instead, so I don't remember. Hold on. What the it's in my head. It's in my brain. It's like, what is it? Because I remember there's a ghost in it. It had a ghost in it. I don't fully remember. I think it's Spooky's house. That's where I'm thinking. Spooky's house. It's not a visual novel. Spooky's house. That's what I was thinking. I finally got it. I had to look it up for a second. Spooky's house. That's what it was. Even if you don't know it, that's okay. Because if I'm correct, you have like this cutesy little aspect for a little bit, but it does have a little horror in there, so that's kind of like, it reminds me of that, but the other way around. Like, you have a cool Minecraft blocky game, and then out of nowhere, 2D, when you bring up the ghost 2D doodle thing. That's what I was thinking of for some reason. So that is where my brain was going for that. I see. I see. Understandable. Understandable. Understandable on that. I mean, I don't... Oh, but I recently I think while I was, doing, like, the Minecraft off-stream thing, just, trying to see what I can do with with the Minecraft stuff, I think I downloaded, well, I downloaded one mod and then someone else downloaded another mod. And I kept them both because I was like, maybe I could do these for a stream or something in the future. Something like that. So I'm slowly getting back into some of the old games that I did in the beginning when I started on the internet and things, so... Really? I'll see if I can. I'll see what I can do about that. I'll see it. I don't want to do it immediately. I just I'll take a glance at it. Not tonight. Maybe another night. Excuse me. But, that'll be interesting to try out if I can in the future, but hopefully it depends on if the mod is, I hope the mod's not very, what is it? Constant glitchy is my thing, because sometimes it's probably on my side, and some mods are probably, there's too much and it's very glitchy. Because I remember when I was playing through, like, other mods, like, for Minecraft mods, like, Prominence, I was playing Prominence at one point. It's fine at first for a while, but then eventually it gets very glitchy at some points, and I'm just like, why are you glitching? And then it'll crash. I hope so. I'll see. That's why I'm gonna be like, I'll test it off. Yeah, I'm gonna test it off stream and see what I can do about that. I know, but for me, it's probably different because I think I'm running out of space is the problem as well. On my computer, or the computer I'm using at this point. There's a possibility the computer here that I use probably can't handle it. So I'm being very cautious. Is what it is. I'm just being a cautious person. Just cautious overall. So that's what I'll say, but because even if it's not buggy for other people, it could be buggy for one person sometimes, so yeah. See, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna test it off stream and I will hopefully what is it? My brain is blanking out on me. I'll test it, and then if it doesn't do that, I might do it for a stream or a video. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Yes, hello, people who... Welcome, long time no sees. I'm finally back into streaming on everyday life. It's because, if people are seeing that I'm now streaming every day, heads up, I'm on Thanksgiving break from school, so there is that. So that's why I'm going to be streaming every day this week. And maybe even on, I think, in winter break as well. So just some heads ups. That's what's going on here, so it makes me happy. And I miss streaming every day. I've been trying to figure out how to stream every day and also do things. Alright. I'll do that. Thank you. Yeah, I barely use a lot of the curse forward stuff, so I don't do that, but hey. No, you're good. You're good. It's always okay. I always say this every stream. If you can't come into the live, it's always okay if you can watch the live. Like, you can always watch it, the VOD, afterwards. It's always a-okay for that. You know, I'm okay if people can't come by onto it live and be like, watch it afterwards. That is a-okay with me. That's always just something I kind of say in my mind. I just feel like when I understand if people can't come to a live, if they are very busy with stuff or they can't do or just come in at all. I'm okay with them watching the VODs at like after it's live and things VODs. I'm okay with that. As long as I'm giving them a good entertainment through a stream, or if I ever start, I've been thinking about doing maybe a video stuff, still working on that highlight video in my mind, then it makes me happy anyways. So that's just my brain. Been doing a lot of stuff. Been trying to do things. So I feel like I need to start changing up my timing on streamings. I think I said it earlier that I want to kind of get a better timing for streams because I feel like not a lot of people watch some lives in the night. If they do, that's it just depends on the timing. I feel like my timing is off sometimes, but I'm trying to work it out, trying to improve on my streaming stuff, like from timings to do it and all that, but I'm still learning. Me in the learning process is still me learning. That's all I can say it is. I am learning. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. Trying to I've been, after, like, a lot of my school stuff had been my focus for a while, and now that I'm on break, I can focus on things that is not school related. Unless it's like a, what is it, freaking extra credit or whatever. So, I'm glad things are going good if you're doing fine. If you haven't, I hope you guys, if people who haven't okay, how do I say this? I've been thinking about this lately. I've said this before, I'm going to do a highlight video. I'm still working on it. It's taking a long time to work on this because I'm still learning things as someone who's not done editing and things, so it's taking a while to do this. What is your guys' thoughts on me doing, not just live streaming, but doing videos, just normal, like, videos? What is your thoughts on me doing that? You know, just to kind of do a little something else other than always a focus on live streaming at times, maybe? I've watched a lot of YouTubers. Some people focus on more videos than they do of live streams, or live streams over videos. Trying to see if I can find a balance on that. because I'm thinking there might be some future plans where I might just do those, but I'm just kind of, as somebody who's not done editing before videos generally, I'm not sure, so I'm kind of shy. I'm kind of like, some people probably prefer videos, which is okay. No problem with that, just trying to see what people feel overall about it, so you know. And I think I remember from childhood I did say I was hoping to, when I think I mentioned this on my art stream, when I wasn't confident, I never did videos, or something. I think this brings back like a childhood memory where when I was obsessed with videos, I did get a video camera and I did record stuff. Never did anything with them, just record, delete, record, delete. I have no idea why. That was kind of a thing I did. I had an old video, I still think I have that old video camera cord somewhere in this house, but it doesn't work as well as it once was. And if I ever did recording things and if it had to show, like, my hands, I'm only gonna probably just show that. I just need to figure out that. Oh my goodness. It's just, for me, when it comes to internet stuff, I do like watching videos, but I also like the live streams because you get longer hours. You get a whole long hour on, probably, or so long I'm just noted for the differences. You get more content with a stream typically, but videos are also still, if you're constantly doing videos, you still have constant content regardless. Even if you do both, one or the other is better than the other. People will probably prefer one or the other, so I've been trying to find a balance to do it. I've mostly just done streams, so I just wondering if I did do videos, would you guys watch them, and are you okay with me doing that? Since I might do that just to kind of what is it? My brain is blanking out on what I'm trying to say with this. It might be a little bit more interesting with a recorded thing to happen. But I feel like a lot of people be like, I wish I was in that moment, which is why live streams are for at times and as well, so there's always a plus and minus. Okay. That's fine if you don't watch them or not. Again, I'm just saying, so far, it's just been an idea. Right now, I'm not too sure if I will, but if possible, I might do them. So I'm still working on it. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's just, I'm just very shy. I'm still also kind of like, before I ever do any kind of YouTube record a video and make a video for you, like on YouTube, I still need to figure out how to do editing. Because I have zero skill. I feel like a lot of my skills are zero in the internet at times. Like when I started streaming, I barely knew much about. I didn't know what about streaming. And because I've been streaming nowadays, like, or not nowadays, when I started streaming until now, I have some skills, but it's like it's not like fully like professional skills. So might improve that skills stuff possibly. Trying to do some looking up stuff. Hello, people who are coming in. Welcome to this. Welcome to the chat. It's a chat stream today. Hope everyone's doing good. The people who are coming in. You're just kind of like, I was just bringing up like a topic about I'm mostly about streaming, and if you guys are interested in watching, like if I ever do videos, if that is okay, or if you guys would be interested in watching those. My day has been going well. It's mostly been chill. Kind of doing some stuff, making sure I don't have any extra schoolwork, so since I am now, because I'm on Thanksgiving break, I'm going to be streaming every day and kind of bring up some, what I'm trying to say? Bringing up, like, what I might do possibly for the future of the channel and things like that, so stuff like that. And hopefully, I need to start actually making like an actual stream schedule thing, so like people will know a much better way than just me posting on the community tab. But it's just been a chill day, hanging out with the puppers, helped out the family, put away things like groceries or whatever, but other than that, a chill day today for me. Been trying to work out what I'm gonna do for this week and stuff, so there's that as well. And also kind of just been mentioning, like, I need to change like certain timings for like when I stream and whatnot, or I don't know, increase how many streams I do in a day? Probably not a good idea, though. Probably my body won't handle that, maybe. Oh my goodness. Really? Oh, that must have been adorable, though. That's so cute. Must have been cute. Oh, I remember when as someone who took drama in high school, my goodness, I remember a lot of the shows. Well, not a lot. I remember some of the shows I did. Bro, I was interested in doing drama because as someone I wanted to kind of get better with my stage fright. I had very bad stage fright. Even when I did dance when I was younger, in front of public people, well, it's mostly people who had to come for the dances, but it was always fun, especially. I didn't do it when I was younger, like in middle school, but in high school, my brain is remembering all the fun stuff I did. Goodness, I even took a little class in it for college, too. It was more like appreciation of it, but regardless, it was still fun. Because I love just, being on the stage and acting, but I'm not the greatest of actors. I'm not a great actor, actress, whatever you want to call it. My brain just. I don't know why I've always had the stage fright when I was young. Yeah. I still have the shirts and stuff from when I did the shows and whatnot. Those were fun. It brings me back good memories. Bro, just literally my stage fright. I just, for some odd reason, for me, when it comes to my stage fright, I just can't look at the audience. I literally can't look at the audience. I just can't look at them because once I do, I freeze up. I'm like, what do I do now? I panic and I forget everything. I'm like, what do I do? I'm stuck in this position where I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I can't move. They're staring at me. I can't. I feel like all these eyes are prying on me. That is why I have the stage fright. Or something. I don't know if that's fully stage fright, but I also hate getting on the stage for that reason too, my fear of that. It's a mixture of if I am on the actual stage, that happens, it feels like, or I fear that's going to happen to me. So that's kind of how it is for me. But since I did join, I have gotten a little better, but I still have that fear in me, just is not as prone as it was when I first have stage fright or something. Well, not first. It's more like it's less now than it was when I was younger in that aspect, but I still kind of want to do it as an adult. I just need to audition or something. I just don't know when to or whatnot, or if I'm going to be good, because I feel like when I practice, I'm not the greatest, so I know when to be like, I can do it, or when I can't do it. Because I sometimes don't have confidence in myself. That's the one thing I know about myself. I feel like I don't have the confidence to do it. That has always been a problem. I have no confidence in myself at all. But I mentioned this on stream, like when I was painting. When I started off with the internet too, I was like, I had no confidence in myself. And sometimes I still have that feeling of, I have no confidence. I'm trying to like scroll, I'm on my phone at the same time looking for some music while I'm having a nice chat with you guys. Yeah. My phone is like, when I look at anything on the internet, a lot of it is VTube stuff, anime stuff, and non-anime stuff, or music. Unless I look up anything related to something. I think I remember at one point as well bringing up anything with drama. I think I tried making my own play, but I never got to finish it to fruition. Because it got thrown away in the trash by accident by one of my family members, so there was that. I was like, I had it all planned out in my head. I didn't get to finish completing it at the end, so it would have not been good anyways, probably. But at least I tried. I think I remember I kind of started writing that somewhere, either at one point in college, but it wasn't like when I was taking the drama class. I don't fully remember when I was writing it. It was in a notebook. But it's now gone. Thrown in the garbage for... I was hoping to keep it. Oh my gosh. Lots of work wasted. Too much work wasted. That was one problem of mine I have. Me. Yeah, I have like... Yeah, I fully agree on that. I full on agree on that. That is so true. I mean, a few of the shows that I have been, I had less of that pressure and that feeling of the stage. Okay, what am I doing? Trying to make sure this volume is not too loud and too low. I did well, though I wasn't like a main character. I was okay with just being what is it called? Darn it, my brain's... I wasn't a main character, but I'm one of those cast characters in the background kind of like thing as well. Even with that, I was still... It wasn't like a problem, especially... It was like, I did well on those, so it makes me happy when I think about it. And I didn't just do acting on the stage, I was also, like, I helped in the... I also did, like, the behind-the-scenes help stuff. That was always fun as well, so it's a mix of being on the stage and not on the stage at the same time. So I had fun with that. But it was all good memories for me. All the good memories. Good memories. All throughout. What the freak? I don't know what I was moving my phone and stumbling upon stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a few of them, I had that situation with the fear and that a few of the shows that I was doing that were where I was actually acting in, it is fun overall, and I got rid when I don't have that fear or the pressure and everything, so it makes me it was overall fun. It's not just fun just acting, but also doing the work behind the stage is also kind of fun, getting helping them out, like being like the staff? It's not staff, more like being the crew as well is kind of fun, is what I'm going to call it, calling it the crew. That is also fun. And I feel like they don't get as much love as the cast does, typically, in any show. They should get more love. They need more love. Where's the love for the crew in the back? I'm just like, while I'm chatting, I'm just playing with random stuff on this desk. I don't know why, my brain or my hands need to do something to do while I'm talking. If not, I don't know what to do. That is a huge problem for me. That's why I do a lot of more gaming than chatting, but when I do chat, like this, I'm playing with, I don't know why, but I'm playing with some slime. So if you heard the sound of a slime fart, it's probably that. And then me just listening to some music. Okay, close up. Don't know why I don't know why I'm so fidgety whenever I'm a fidgety person in general for some reason. I'm trying to like find stuff to fidget while I talk. It helps me. It's like I lose concentration. Really? Man, that must have been amazing. I mean, you gotta love the crew. The crew, as I mentioned before, the crew don't get a lot of love. A lot of the times, it's usually the actors or the cast in general. But the crew, they need the love. They're the ones running, they're the ones that are always going back and forth in the back, doing all the hard, heavy lifting and stuff. So they should deserve the same amount of love as the cast do. So I feel like we need to put more love on them as well. Like, give them the same amount of love, not just focused on what is it? Not just on the cast. Like, the cast, they're fantastic, especially with their acting, but when you have a crew as well that is helping the actors as well that are also doing well, then they should also deserve recognition as well. There's a lot of, I think, people in the crew that deserve a recognition. And as I mentioned before in my past, when I had been part of the crew at one point or two, I don't fully remember exactly, but I was. They also do a lot of good work as well. Again, a lot of it's very... Yeah, see? They get the love. Spread the love to the crew. They deserve the love as well. They're hardworking individuals. They are sweating out there doing their best. Give them that love. Give them the love. Give it up for the crew. I don't know why I just thought about that. Oh gosh. Trying to fix my headphones a little bit. I'm trying to keep one of my headphones out and then the other one in so that I can hear anything like audio related stuff. But also have one of my ears out so that I can hear if I'm being too loud. I've had times occasionally where I'm too loud and I've accidentally woken up. Either woken up or I'm just too loud and they can hear me. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm too loud. This is why I said earlier in the stream, in the beginning, I need to fix, timing. So I'm not, loud at night. Despite I'm a night owl and all the night is my thing. Goodness. All the problems that I have with myself and that. Should I? It just helps if I have my headphones on my head somewhere, but I can still check audio and make sure I'm not too loud. Especially because one of the bedrooms in the house that I have, or where I live at, because I still live with my family, is literally next to the office. So I'm trying to not be super freaking loud. I'm just kind of... While I'm kind of trying to find a lot of... I need to get back into some of the Vocaloid music I've listened to back in the time. Where be my Vocaloid? Where's the Vocaloid music? Give me the good old Vocaloid stuff. I mentioned in the past, like, I like a lot of music, and Vocaloid's another one of those music things I like. And I just was like, I had to find one I was like, I'm now in the mood to listen to those musics. I'm also kind of like, if I ever change my little PNG image and do like, if I have a VTube model in the future, again, I'm still trying to see if I can or can't, I would cover some of those songs if I can, because they slap. They slap. Oh, heck yeah. Freaking. As somebody who listens to a few, that not all of them are great, and like not all of them are, some of them are good for me, like I like a lot of them, not all of them. They do slap, I do say. Like the one I'm listening to right now, Black Vow. Please, Black Vow is a bop to me, and I love it. Well, not a full bop, but it slaps. Give me that Black Vow, or what is the other one called? Like Black Vow, Rolling Girl, Sunderland, Canterland, Romeo and Juliet. Not Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Cinderella. Understandable. Everyone has different preferences on music. Again, as someone who not only just listens to Vocaloid, I listen to like anime songs in general, or just K-pop. A few a few songs from like American songs, like Michael Jackson, maybe one or only one, but not every one of them. It's just, I've not played Project Sekai. I don't know if I can. I've seen other people, like VTubers or other streamers, or I know about that. It's a Vocaloid game, but I've not played it. I've always seen other people play it, other streamers and stuff. Then thinking about, maybe? I don't know. I need to figure out if I can get it or not is the thing. Because I think it... I need to remember, is it required, like, the game entirely... I don't play a lot of... If it's more of a mobile game, I don't play a lot of mobile games. Is the thing, and I don't know how to set up... how to connect my phone or an iPad to play games like those. So... I'm still, in my mind... I'm not sure. So I know what it is, though. I know what it is. Oh, gosh. Phone? No. Get out of here. There we go. My phone was doing the thing, so I was just fixing it. Where be... Now I want to listen to Allison. What is it? Allison... What is it called? Dang it. What is that one Vocaloid song that I'm so fond of with Alice? I forgot what it was. Alice of Human Sacrifices. That's what I was getting at. Brain. Give me my... Give me that song. I love that song for some reason. Give me the song. Give me that. I feel like there's not a lot of the Vocaloid songs that are bops or amazing that people have listened to that need to be out more. Because I've seen a lot of people who cover these songs, and I'm like, there are some that I feel like they need to be covered. There's more that need to be covered. Where are the covers for them? I'm trying to remember. What other songs there are, but like a lot of the other Vocaloid songs. Because there's so many, especially from old to new. But I'm just going to be listening to the Vocaloid song Alice of Human Sacrifices. This one has gotten in my head so many times that I can't stop. It's a bop, in my opinion. Well, not a bop, but it slays. I will never stop listening to that one. Or, what is the other one? The one with the dice. My brain sometimes forgets the titles. But that one's nice. Whenever I listen to certain Vocaloid songs, I will end up singing for some reason. Well, not some reason. I will end up singing those songs. I do not care. It's not just anime songs. I will end up singing Vocaloid songs. They're too much of a freaking bop. Especially, aren't there also like songs that become like, are they memes or is it just me? I think it's just me. I'm just thinking it's me. I don't know why. I can only, if ever I sing Alice of Human Sacrifices, I can only do the guy's part. The one guy, not the twins, but the one dude's part only. That's the only one I can do. I can't do the rest of them. It's just so hard. And I memorized it in my head. I think also the same thing with Cinderlin. I can only do the dude's part in Cinderlin. That Vocaloid song, which is also a bop. Where is it? Now it's making me want to listen to it. I always fail at spelling it correctly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like... Oh, not those ones. What am I doing? I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, a few of the Vocaloid songs are either like a meme song or they're just popular. So it just depends on the ones. But there are a few of them that I feel like should be more... They need more love in it. Just like how I said The Crew, but a few of these songs need more love. Where be the love? Where be the love for some of these other songs that are not as popular as the ones we already do know that are popular? Like, for example... We all know, what is it, Cinderlin isn't Cinderlin one of the popular ones, I believe? Or it's one of the many? Because I know there is a lot of people that know the popular ones, they're the ones that people know right off the bat. Like Cinderlin is one of them. Well, I kind of know ones that are like, they were popular, but not as like super popular as the ones that people tend to know the most. Like Cinderlin as an example. Like I said, Black Bow don't get a lot of love. That song's a bop for me. Or Alice of Human Sacrifices. I don't remember the one Vocaloid song with the dice. That's the one, God of something. That's in my brain. It's something. It's in my head. What is it? If I can ever remember it, it would be, but it has the different people's lives. Game of Life, there it is. I was like, it was in my head for a second, but I remembered it. Game of Life, that's the one it was. That one's kind of a bop as well. I've heard both the original in Japanese and in somebody who covered it before in English. It is amazing. But I've always, if I ever get a chance to, I want to cover some of these Vocaloid songs or anime songs. But I'm just not confident in my singing ability. That's all. So I don't know how it's gonna go well. For me, typically, but... And I have too many songs that I kind of want to either do or don't. Or I do, but either I want to do with a whole group of people or not, but... As a shy person myself, I have a hard... as someone who's very shy, I don't know how to do the first step. Or the first initial talk. Like, ask. I need to get better at being less shy, despite I'm very extroverted, but I'm also very introverted at the same time. What is it called if you're both extroverted and introverted? Because I feel like that's me. I'm an extrovert and introvert at the same time. I always think it's called ambivert, but I'm not too sure if I'm right about that. That's just how I see my personality as it is. Like, I can be very extroverted, but also can be very introverted at the same time. Where'd that play go? Trying to think of what other Vocaloid songs there are. I've mentioned 2 or 3 so far. Or a couple. I've mentioned a couple. Even if they're not old songs. I'm trying to think of some of the ones that I think would be nice if somebody would cover. Alright. Come by again. And it's okay if I end stream at some point to watch the stream afterwards, because I probably would have talked about things elsewhere. I tend to get some good sleep and things. Get sleep. If you haven't gotten sleep, eat and everything. Take care of yourself. Give me a Bleach. I'm gonna listen to a Bleach song right now because on my phone. I think while I'm going through music, as I mentioned regarding Vocaloid, I feel like there are some that if I could, I would want to cover, but I'm not too sure or how confident I am. I'm not really confident with my singing ability at all, generally, so... I feel like I'm more tone deaf than anything. Even if I'm not, I still feel like I am. At one point when I used to be always singing, I tend to, this is like either high school, middle school, well not high school mostly, but somewhere around that age. High school, middle. I always used to sing just high pitch, too much. I was always so much staying on high pitch than I am of be natural. I guess there were so many people who sing so good, and I'm just like, I want to get to be able to have that pitch, but me being tone deaf doesn't help. None of it helps whatsoever. Ugh. What? Really? There were a lot of good ones. I think if you ever get a chance to listen to them, I would say um, World is Mine is a good example of one that you might like, or possibly, as I mentioned, or Cinderella or Canterelle, Romeo and Cinderella. Those are good ones. There's like a lot of, if you ever get a chance, just kind of go for some of the classics at first. Like, there's a lot of Vocaloid songs that I think, depending on what you like in a Vocaloid song, like if you want a sad, if you want a happy, if you want a whatever it is in your, like, for your vibe, I would say you'll find one that'll be fun. I like to listen to a bunch that are like, it doesn't matter if it's happy, sad. They're all good songs in my opinion. It's like, with Vocaloids, they're completely different than a lot of the, what is it? Is it traditional? No, they're still traditional songs, but they're like, the voices are different, and they're these characters that sing them, so they're amazing. And they have concerts, so. I listen to a lot, again, as someone who listened to Japanese songs, K-pop songs, maybe one or two English songs, I say they're amazing. I think growing up when I was younger, when I started listening to music, I only had like one song, an American song that I listened to, but when I got into the anime, I was like, nah. Songs that are not English, I vibe with more nowadays. I still do. I feel like a lot of the songs in other languages are much, how do I say, it's not much better, but more like, I feel like they appease me more than the American songs. Not all American songs are very interesting to me. That's just my opinion on like a lot of songs. Even an artist, like especially to certain people, even if it's a popular song, I'd be like, it's nice, but I'm more into this. Like, for example, a song from an anime. They are, in my opinion, I prefer those over a lot of English songs to me. That's how I think about it for me with music. When it comes to music, typically I'll listen to any song that is like either Japanese, K-pop, something outside than what I am, which is a English person, so I even try to sing them myself. I actually need to listen to that one. What is it? There it is. My brain is trying to think of a Vocaloid song. Give me Circus Monster. That is an iconic song for me. It's a good Vocaloid song in my opinion, especially when you have multiple Vocaloid characters singing it, not just one. Why so many? Give me the one that's like, is it 20? Is it? Yeah, there it is. Oof. A lot of if I have to listen, if I'm going to sing a song though as well, not just listen, I think there is going to be some that I actually know how to sing because I've listened to it so many times, it's already ingrained into my head, or it's just, I know how to sing it because the lyrics are easy for me. That's how I know I'm probably making this very confusing, sometimes I'll yap and I'm confused on how I'm saying things, so I apologize if I'm confusing anybody. But I guess you could say you guys understand what I'm getting at. Just, I yap on the same thing over and over again. I need to stop that. I tend to look up any of the songs, though, just for the lyrics, because I'm like, I will sing this. I want to sing more than I do just listen to it. Is there... I'm kind of feeling like are there... I know there's, like, games where you can do songs, or, like, is it that VR game, Beast Saber? Other than, like, Project Sekai as an example as well, that will do, like, musics. Is there any other type of games where it's just music-related stuff? Because I feel like... I'm just gonna take a look. There's probably some... I forgot to get rid of that, darn it. What am I thinking? Because I feel like that would be interesting. Yeah, like there's Beat Saber. What other ones are there? I'm just kind of looking at. Yeah, like the rhythm games. Oh my gosh. That is true. I think there's like... I remember there are a lot of... Yeah, the rhythm games. Let me see. Isn't there like... There's a rhythm game stuck that I know... that people play that is like a Wii game. What is it called? I think there's like rhythm games that I know. Well, I don't know specifically, but I've seen other people who play that are also music, like that are also popular. What is this? There's one that is in my head. What is it called? Rhyme Heaven? I think Rhyme Heaven is one of the most popular rhythm games over there. Melatonin coming in second, in my opinion. Because both of them, to me, are like rhyme games. Can I actually... Is Melatonin still... Oh, it's still there. Lovely. I actually, whenever I saw Melatonin was being popular, I kind of wanted to get it, but I didn't have the... That was when I didn't have my channel. I had my channel, but I wasn't... Either I didn't or didn't. Did or didn't have my channel. I wanted to play it because it seemed like a chill, fun little rhyme game. Let me look up Rhythm Heaven. I wish... If I can spell it right. I am not spelling it right, but... I think overall, if I had to play any rhythm game, those two would probably be the ones I would play for stream. Why is it... That's such... I didn't even know it was that old of a game. Rhythm Heaven. Dang. I'm just like... I'm looking at Rhythm Heaven right now, like... I've seen other, like, people who played Rhythm Heaven, regardless if it's a video or a stream. I've seen people who struggle with that, oh my gosh, the struggle. I don't know if I could be able to handle the struggle of that, of certain parts of the rhythm game. Goodness. I mean, the songs slap for the rhythm games, but they would probably be quite annoying if you don't get it on the right beat. Or even an arrow key if you're using arrow key. Oh wait, I forgot about freaking Friday Night Funkin'. That's also a rhythm game. What am I doing? Forgetting that one. That's another popular rhythm game. Should I do that? Should I play Friday Night Funkin' on stream or on a video? Because I think some of their songs are pretty nice. Because that's a popular... I remember that was a popular game too. Why did I forget that? Why did I forget that one? I mean, the art style for the game is amazing. Now it's making me want to go back and listen to their songs. Oh my gosh. Friday Night Funkin' was freaking amazing. I think a few of the songs from there I liked from... Wait, is there... Kind of looking at the ones... There's one I'm already looking up and wanting to listen. There we go. Let's go. I got one of the Friday Night Funkin' songs already playing in my head. Let's go. Gotta love Friday Night Funkin'. I was like looking at it just a while ago. Well, it's not full... Well, is it fully rhythm or is it just... doing... Well, it's kind of as rhythm, I think, when I think about it. Because... you're trying to follow the song or follow the beat of it with the arrow keys. So that's a rhythm game. Not like just rhythm heaven and stuff. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I have to say a lot of the characters from the game exactly. Well, not exactly. Some of the characters from Friday Night Funkin'. I kind of like from the songs in general. I kind of like one of Brain. I like one of the songs. Not one, just a lot of the songs that they have from Friday Night Funkin' I like. Like, the one I'm listening to is I don't know how to pronounce it. Zovidilla or something like that. Ruv's song. Ruff. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Casanova is a good one from their Sylvester mod. I think. Let me see. What is the bomb? Let me look up the bomb guy. I forgot his name. The bomb character. Witty. That's what it is. Witty. Two of Witty's songs I kind of like as well from Friday Night Funkin' as well. Those things slap as frick. Like, who wouldn't like any of those songs? I think also, like, Boff's... I think the nun girl... I don't remember her name exactly, but some of her songs are nice. I think the last song is the one I like the most from Friday Night Funkin'. Not a huge fan of a few of the other ones, but there are a lot of good ones. The ones I've named are the ones I like the most overall from Friday Night Funkin'. Even if it's a mod or not. They're amazing songs. And I know they kind of like modded other songs from other games into Friday Night Funkin', which are also nice to see because it's also kind of interesting to see if people can catch up with the songs they like and on the arrow keys. But I also feel like Friday Night Funkin' overall has also lore in its game as well. But I look into more of the lore of the game as well. Goodness me. I'm just listening to all of Witty's songs from Friday Night Funkin' because they freaking slap. They freaking slap no matter what it is. I will listen to wholeheartedly. It's been a while since I've even listened to them. I need to get back into listening to those songs. Oh, goodness. I guess I should bring up a little bit of, like, talk of future stuff, like, for the channel. I did mention the videos already, but I've also kind of hopefully want to change a lot of some things. Like I've said this before multiple times, I want to change my little PNG image, like the image you see me as, into something else, to show a little growth, to show a little bit of, like, I'm changing, because it would be nice to have a little change sometimes, because I feel like it's a nice image, this image I have, but I feel like it would be better to have something new, something interesting and eye-catching more, because I've changed, so I feel like I want to give it some change as well. Since that's kind of what I've kind of been either working on and stuff. Kind of also let me see. Let me look at the channel overall. There's, like, a lot of stuff I want to change for this channel. Or not the channel, the streaming as well, because just to get people interested. I feel like there's some stuff that are I feel like I just when I created this, I didn't know what to put for a lot of things, like in the about and things, and what I was going to do overall. I knew I was going to do gaming at the time, but I didn't know for sure if I was going to just do overall just gaming throughout, because I knew there was other things. I just didn't know for sure if that was something interesting, so I'm just slowly but surely seeing how people do with, like, when I do something new, like when I did my painting stream, or when I did some of the horror games. I don't have a banner as well. The thing is, I don't have a banner for mine either. I don't have a banner at all. I feel like anytime I go into a channel, like either a streaming channel, a YouTube channel, normally, they have a banner. I don't. I feel like I want a banner thing, so I don't. And you guys who've been to the channel know I don't have one. So I kind of want to do that, maybe. But I just don't know when. Or just how to overall get one that will work for me. Something that says my channel something that'll be interesting as well. I've also kind of thought about certain social media stuff, because as someone who is shy generally, I don't get on social media, and also a lot of social media things scare me, so I usually stay away from social media. Never was into like a lot of the social media other than YouTube. It will be easier for people if they want to find out my channel from like Twitter or something, as examples would work out well. So I feel like that could be a change in the future, or it could help. Who knows? I just feel like my problem with social media is because I know that people are gonna... There are the good people who will... There are good and bad people, so I've always stayed away off social media because I fear for all the bad people that are on social media typically. Despite I'm streaming, or despite I'm a streamer, so I've not branched out is the thing. Being a slow branching out. I mean, if I had... The only other social media thing I have is a Discord, but I usually use it with only friends. So I feel like it would be nice if I, could, like, use Twitter to be, like, tweeting out more of, like, hey, either, like, if I have a stream coming up, like a stream or something like that, it will show up so people will know and whatnot. It could help, but I'm not too sure if I'm ready for it yet. And also I'm very much, as I've said, very also not just extroverted, but very introverted at the same time. So it'll depend. My fear is... I just have fears and worries and doubts, that's all. I want to kind of make sure that if I want to get myself out there a little bit more, like as I'm rising up slowly but surely, I want to and I want other people to come by and check out my channel. I feel like I need other social media platforms, but I feel like not a lot of them I vibe with is the thing, so I'm just very shy and like, do I want to or not? Or concerned about a lot of problems that could arise, so... I'm trying to get the words out, but my brain is very much like, very, like, yeah, no, you're not gonna say what it is for some reason. Don't know why. Also, I stayed up all late the other night, so I guess it's also a mix of that, but... Hey, that's just how it is. I also mentioned, I think I also kind of said I want to do, if I want to for my streams, memberships. I'm not yet had the opportunity to do that. I want to try it. I want to try like the memberships, and people can do like the little badges and things for memberships for a stream. That would be a little fun thing to do to improve on my streams. And like if people want to do donations, that is fine as well. I just haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. As I feel like I always am trying to do it at a certain timing, like when I get to the right timing, like open this up or do this or do that. So as I slowly am growing, I'm slowly trying to do new things, change things, that sort of stuff, so. That's kind of a little future thing I want to do as well. I also have like certain equipment that I want to open up for the future of my streams, because I have a stream deck I still need to use. That'll probably help me as well with streaming. Like I've gotten it, but I have yet to use it, which is sad on my part, because I have a problem with if I get something new, I save it until I save it till it's not useful anymore. I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Like, I'll get an item or like something cool and be like, yay! I got something I wanted for like, I don't know, like Christmas or something. I will wait to use it till like almost the next Christmas or something for some reason. Discord, huh? I don't stream on, like, I've never done that. I just tend to just do it on YouTube. I thought about streaming on if there is another platform, like Twitch, for example. I could do that, but as I said, I'm not a huge Twitch person. I don't like Twitch is not my thing. Twitch was never my thing at all, so I feel like I don't think I'm suited for that in general, but and also with what's going on with Twitch and especially what's going on right now, I'm just more comfortable with YouTube. I grew up with YouTube, so YouTube has been the one I've watched stuff on. To be honest, I never use it at all. I've never used Twitch. I never watched on Twitch or anything. I don't think I've streamed on Discord. If I had streamed on Discord, it's usually to my friends. That's the only time I've ever used the Discord. Like, if I'm wanting them to see something of mine on, like, while we're on a call or something. Maybe only that, but I'm not too sure about that. Who knows? Maybe I should make a Discord. I thought about making like a fan like thing for you guys on Discord, because I mentioned it at one point like way back then, but I totally haven't been able to do it because of other stuff. So like if you fans want to chat about things of fans, then you guys can go for it. But I don't know if I can. Because a lot of things I'm still very new. I'm very new to things, so I'm kind of like slowly but surely learning the ropes of stuff. Slowly but surely learning the ropes of stuff. Especially when, like, for me with, like, streaming, I'm trying to learn more of streaming, like, certain things, like, when doing live, when doing certain stuff. I think I also, as I mentioned, since I'm trying to update the image, I feel like there's an idea I have for my image, for the PNG image. Because I don't want it to just sit there, you know, like a lot of times it's okay for a PNG image to sometimes sit there, but I want to kind of make it more, like I want to enhance it a little bit more and kind of make it less just sitting there all the time. Like imagine how much fun it would be if it moved or something. Like if I'm talking and then it moved while I talk, like a model, but I don't have a lot of like I've mentioned this before, the VTube model. I'm kind of getting inspiration from that, like a lot of from VTubers I watch. I don't know how to, I'm still very much like, am I sure to do it or not? Because I'm trying to focus on, how do I, like, focus on one thing at a time before going on to the next step. I've had a problem where it's like I have an idea, but I don't execute it well, and I do too much at one point. So I'm trying to slowly focus on one thing, and once I get at least the hang of something, then go on to the next step. Trying to get that development slowly but surely there. As someone who watches them, they're incredible because I like, their models are impressive. I love the models. A lot of the models are, what is it? Some of them are very, like how they look is impressive, like what theme they are and everything, they're cool. It also feels like if you don't want to show your face as like myself, it helps out as well, because it's like the new version of like people who didn't want to show their face on camera, you know? Because I remember when people on the internet used to never show their faces unless they did. And also it's kind of an anime genre thing going on. And the personalities of the VTubers are amazing. A lot of the VTubers I watch, they make me laugh and everything, so I feel like I'm just slowly, for some reason, winding down despite I'm up and at it. I don't know why. I feel like I should be more enthusiastic, but for some reason I'm non-enthusiastic when I'm speaking for some odd reason. I apologize if it seems that way. It also just, for VTubers, it depends on the VTuber you're watching that you vibe with. It depends on if you vibe with them or not. So you just gotta find the right one, and once you do, you're vibing, it's all good. Because I find there are some that I like, some that I'm like, they're good, but they just are not they're not my one I want to watch, you know? And I feel like the VTubers are what inspired me to, you know, do what I'm doing right now, streaming on the internet. Even though I'm very much not great with my skills at all. So I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of some other topics while I'm talking about while we're in like one topic, so that it doesn't get boring, but my brain is almost losing it. I'm not trying to lose it at times. Other than just those future plans, I think there's like, I want to do more streams with other, streams or games with other people. That's kind of another thing. I want to get out and interact with others from my streams and kind of, if me and another want to stream together. I'm just like playing with random stuff that is on the desk, so that's kind of what's going on with me. I feel like I want to do these chat streams like I'm doing now, but every time I do, I get to a point where I'll get into conversation. I'll talk about it, stop, and then I'm like, what else do I talk about? That's my problem. I'm like, I'll talk about one thing and I'll be on that for hours on end, and then once it's over, it's like, what else do I talk about? And it takes a while for me to find what else I want to talk about. So I've always had those problems for me, but as I was mentioning, I want to do what are like the collab stuff, you know? Hello, I'm doing good. Hope you are doing well. Welcome. Glad you coming in. Just having a nice chill chat day. Though I'm kind of like going downhill a little bit there with this. Because I'm somewhat struggling with conversation topics. I struggle with it sometimes, like finding what to talk about. Most of the stuff I've talked about were like future stuff, future plans, and things. I could go on about a rant on anime, or games, but how far can I go? I still haven't yet. I want to do it on stream. I was busy doing some other stuff, but I'm going to do that on stream. Since the whole week I'm going to be streaming. Since I'm not school-wise, I'm not at school, so there's that. So that's kind of thing. I'm just figuring out what day would be a good day to do it and stuff like that. So as of right now, not yet, but I will eventually finish it, so I'll see when I will. I had other stuff to do today before doing this, and I also felt like, why not do a chill chat today and not do something crazy yet? It's just the week. It's just the first day of the week. Or, well, it was until now it's like a Tuesday or something, but it's the morning time where I'm at, or whatever time it is to anyone else. Oh, crud. I have clay in my hands and I threw it. I am throwing things. I don't mean to throw it. I was just playing with clay in my hands. I feel like I'm not just going to also do paintings. I'm probably going to do drawings in a lot of my art streams. Trying to think of what to do. Yeah, I'm very happy. Like, so far, what it is, it was turning out real well, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm kind of, as well, we'll see how it goes. I kind of, as I mentioned, anyway, brain. Focus. My brain is trying to think of something. I'm just talking about some stuff that I want to do for the channel. And one of this, I've mentioned this before, as a shy person, I want to do if possible, streams with other, like, friends who I became friends, streamer friends or something like that. Really? That's gotta be fun. Aw, that's funny and cute. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. That is wholesome. That is so wholesome. The wholesomeness. Wholesome. Eh. That is the most wholesome thing ever. No one wants to fight on Christmas. Everyone's got to love a peaceful Christmas. My brain was... Oh, really? That must have been real fun. Is it like it's better be a tradition. Oh, really? That's gotta be even more fun. Hopefully it'll be fun if you're doing it again this year. Is it like a tradition that you do every time? Eh? Where's the clay? It better be at least a tradition you do, because I feel like it sounds like a fun little thing and a fun little tradition you do. So if it is, that makes me smile. Because I tend to do a lot of, like, a family tradition thing with my family, but... Oh, right. Okay. Okay. If it's not every year, but it's still, like, somewhat of a tradition, then that's fine. Oh my gosh. Not the fear. Oh, the fear. Fear of... Not the fears. No. Oh, no. But I still say it should be at least somewhat of a tradition in a way for you. Because if they also enjoy it, then you enjoy it too. It's a little fun occasion thing they like to be a part of, you know? As I said, as I was getting started at one point, I want to do more streams with other friends of mine that are either streamers or that are streamers as well. You know what I mean? Like collab things. I've always wanted to do something like a collab, but I'm very much a shy person. And I want to get out. I'm trying to get out to do it, but what do I want to... I just don't know what I want to do for a collab and stuff. Like, what games to collab and things. That's kind of a future plans. Nice. Nice. That is a nice little thing. For some reason my face is acting up. Frick. Oh, why am I acting like... Why is it like this? Maybe if I just close my eye, I'll be fine. Never put on my glasses. Maybe I should have put on my glasses today. Oof. Who knows? Oh well. It'll go away eventually. I always, for some reason, I'll have this situation happen where it's like I get fuzzy-eyed or something. So it's kind of like messing with me while I'm looking at things. But it eventually will go away. I'm just waiting for it to slowly go away. Go away, fuzzy thing in my eye. Oof. I'm just like enjoying throwing this thing of clay in my hands. Like, while I'm chatting, I'm just throwing clay in my hands that I found on the desk that no one is playing with. So literally an open package. So I'm just like, I'll play with this clay since no one's giving any fun to it. And just throwing it around in my hands, making a ball. Making a ball with it in my hands. I think there's like, should I do like do a clay, for an art stream, play with clay or something? Do a sculpture or something? Well, not a sculpture, but like, should I make something with clay? Because I have some air dried clay I have barely used. Would that be kind of an interesting idea to do for a stream in the future? I mean, I don't want to waste it and let it dry out or something, because it's probably still usable. Don't know how old it is, but I've used it before in the past, so it's probably not... Okay. I mean... I just dropped the clay on the floor. Because I've been thinking, like, for the art stream, since I just did one so far, I'm trying to think, would it be interesting to do other supplies, like other things? Yeah, see, that would be very interesting. Hold on, I gotta find that piece of clay I just dropped. I was throwing it around and now I dropped it. Where did I drop it from? It's in my hands, now I lost it. Not me dropping clay. Where'd it go? Where'd it freaking... Oh, I found it. I found it, it was on the floor somewhere. Yoink. At least I didn't go in the cobwebs. I have like watercolor. I have like a bunch of other traditional art supplies that I have, like watercolors or just Posca pens or paint pens or whatever. And like other supplies that I feel like would be interesting that I might try in the future maybe. For like a lot of my art supplies, like art stuff, like not art supplies, art for art streams, or just a video in general. That could be something. Because there's some stuff I have yet to open and use. As someone who's a mixture of lazy and wait for random opportunities to use them. That should be used earlier on. I thought about that. Actually, that was one of the many ideas as well. I thought about cooking streams as well. Because I can cook a little bit and I can also bake. I can bake and cook a little bit, so that would be interesting to do. Because that's an interesting idea. What would you guys want to see me bake or cook? Because I'm not the greatest, but I can somewhat cook. I can also somewhat bake, so any of those would work. That would be interesting to do, because that'll be a nice hand cam idea to do, where you'll see me do more with my hands. Or maybe like even showing off more artwork would be a nice, like me showing off a lot of more art. Whatever I'm comfortable with. Okay. I think if anything I might end up doing macarons, because I know how to make them. May not be the prettiest or the best, but I can probably do that if I ever do a cooking stream. I've also thought about doing a language, like doing something like improving on my language. Not like English, but other, like different language streams, maybe. That would be interesting. Not with Duolingo, but doing that, maybe? That would be interesting to try. But I'm probably gonna do ones that I'm confident in. Like Japanese and a little, maybe the Korean. Who knows? Those are the only two I know. I don't know how to do Spanish, so that's out of the question. Because I feel like it would be interesting to do like streams with like other language, maybe. Sort of, but I'm not sure. Clay almost went into my hair. Don't want to get clay stuck in my hair. I also kind of, at one point, in my life, well, not in my life, I kind of wanted to do like cosplay, doing cosplay, creating stuff. Since I'm a huge anime person, cosplay is involved, and I want to maybe do that, show myself creating things. Yeah, I'm like, what I'm trying to do for future streams are like a lot of new things. Like those are like some future plans to kind of add up to my variety of things, because I feel like so far what I have, it's usually a lot of the same things. A lot of times I'm either playing Apex, Overwatch, and it kind of will get to a point where it gets a little boring, and I kind of want to back away from them for a bit and do something interesting, fun, like how I'm doing I sometimes will do the daily Saturday night Lethal Company streams, which is a lot of people probably do enjoy, or it's slowly kind of getting uninterested. It just depends on who's watching it, or if it's not, then I'll continue to do it. But I'm trying to see it's also kind of it's also not just because I want to do something new, but also to see if other people would be interested in my channel if I bring them in through those new things I'm doing, you know? Because I feel like I'm trying to, even if I do continue doing the same thing, I'm trying too hard to appease people. I'm too much of a people pleaser too. And sometimes it's okay to be a people pleaser, and sometimes it's not. So I don't know. You know, I just feel like if I do a lot of the new stuff, it helps me with it. I can grow more in my channel as well, so. Like, I want to do a little bit of more, like, collab streams or collab stuff. As an example, a collab with other streamers, though I'm too small at the time, so. That would be fun to do, because a lot of times I've only been streaming with just friends, people I know. But what about friends that are streamers as well? Would that also be interesting to do? That's just an example, but I've also been thinking about that as well to do for streams. You know? And also, like, play games with fans. Like, play with you guys, if I can. That would also be fun as well. I've had, like, 1 or 2 games, but I'm just... My brain is trying to think of the words. I'm just trying to do new stuff in general, so. Well, that is true. My personality is what draw people's in, hopefully. I try my best. I'm trying my best. I am just doing what I can to draw people in. So whatever I can, I will do my best. I'm trying all I can. So it makes me happy you say that too as well. But if I whatnot. Also, if I ever, as I mentioned before about the donate, I've been thinking about doing like membership and donation things, like the membership things. If I ever get a chance, I'm trying to imagine how to do, if I ever do the badges and things, like the little image thingies or whatever. What would you guys want to have if I ever had the chance to? Once I get to a certain point in my streaming career to get them. What would you guys want to see? And if my little PNG thing changes as well, what would be a little thing to see you guys using the streams to like post on there when you're chatting? Just like somebody, like, what would you want to see? I also like to hear what you guys' options would be. Because I feel like either a little bit of like either like a mascot or something would be cute if I ever end up changing my little image and I end up having like it's more, or if I become a VTuber. I should throw away this mochi box for some reason. I have a box of, it's empty because I was eating some mochi earlier that I need to throw away and I totally forgot to. Maybe I should just do that while I'm at it too. I'll be right back. I'm probably just gonna throw this box away. Like, get rid of this trash. There's trash in here. Even though I cleaned up, there's trash still. I don't like certain dirty things, despite I make a mess of a lot of things at times, especially when I'm painting. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Trying to get myself situated again into the chair. I've also kind of thought about as another idea for like streams, like tier lists or something. I've mentioned this before. Tier lists would be interesting to do. I just need to find out what tier lists I want to do because there's so many. So many. Like, I have the many ideas that I want to do, but I'm trying to slowly do them one at a time. Like, slowly but surely, one at a time, do one thing, so it's not, like, overwhelming at times. Don't want to be too overwhelming as well, so that's kind of something I want to do as well, but trying to think of the tier list thing, you mean? Because I've mentioned I've mentioned them in the past before, like, doing a tier list as, like, some stream ideas. I just need to figure out... I've never been on the tier list websites, so I don't really know how to really do that. So I'm just like... What tier list? Because there's many tier lists I can do, from anime... I'm just gonna say this since I'm a girl, husbandos, or just an anime list of like the best, worst, or just medium, slash or mediocre, or like snack, like anything like from chips, snacks, whatever, games, anything. Oh yeah, that okay. Oh, that sorry. I tend to say some like I my bad. My bad. I tend to be like I'll say that and I would forget I just said that. So my apologies for that. Yeah, I'm trying not to not only get that overwhelmed with the ideas I have in mind, but also I'm trying to not fail at executing them properly, you know? I want them to be executed in what I have in mind or properly execute them well, but sometimes I'll end up not properly executing them well at all. So I'm just worried about that. So that's why I'm like trying to be like, these are just a few of them are probably a few of the ideas that either I have mentioned before and stuff are either back burner things or either forefront or supposedly something I've just thought about but not sure if I'm going to really do them at all. So that's kind of the thing. Nah, yeah, I need to figure that out. Do I need to probably change it on the YouTube live thing? Do I need to change to low latency maybe? I'll see if I can probably if I still need to figure that out, the delay thing. I fixed it on one of my items, but I still need to probably fix it on another and get rid of the delay. If I can fully get rid of the delay maybe. If I can. I just need to figure that out. This is why as I say, I'm still learning being a streamer, being on the internet. There are still some stuff I'm learning, I'm trying to improve on. As I slowly am growing, I'm trying to slowly improve on streaming, like improve on the channel, improve on streaming, improve as I'm trying to go by, as I learn things. So that's kind of something I've been wanting to fix because I fixed it once or a little bit, but I probably still need to learn how to fix a lot of other things and add things that I still have yet to add to be like more of a proper streamer. Since yeah. Alright, get some sleep. I know, I just sometimes as I'm going through being a streamer, I want to improve on things, make sure that once like when I'm in, if other people are like they want to do streaming as well, I can give them a little tips or something, you know? So that's kind of the thing. I've mentioned this before. There's one thing that I want to do for my stream, like one or two things for my streams, other than just the membership, like memberships or donation thing. But I want to kind of add like BGM background music and improve, like change my my what is it called, other than the settings, to make it smoother and the stream go well, but also my layouts, kind of change the layouts, improve them. Like I think for a while I did my own specific layouts for a while, but now and then I have this so far as my layouts. They're not bad, but I kind of want to change them, you know, eventually get another upgrade as I go. Like so far I like the ones I have already, but I'm also gonna probably have to upgrade them sometime in the future. If I'm going to upgrade my image, my little PNG image, then I'm going to also have to upgrade the scenes maybe. You know, make it more attractive. You know? And I would appreciate that because it feels like you're supporting not only me doing my creative endeavors, but a lot of other stuff, and makes me it would make me it just makes my heart happy, you know? Oh, frick, there I go again, dropping the clay. Well, at least it's nearby. Yeah, as I mentioned last time with the art stream when you mentioned you wanted to donate, I'm slowly trying to figure out how to do that stuff and get, that situated and hopefully have that set up. It's not ready. I'm still in the processes of like doing things before I can kind of get that all set up, get that all ready, get that, properly there. So kind of slow and steady, try not to do things too fast, get in, and eventually once I have it properly, then hopefully I can do it so that people can, if they want to donate, they can donate. They don't have to, but they can if they want to. I feel like that's a thing. If they want to donate, they can. If they don't, that's fine. As long as overall entirely, as long as they're enjoying me doing content creation, enjoying like if it's a video or a stream or anything, as long as they're happy and enjoying it, then that makes me happy. Where the heck? Did I just drop it again? Ah. I keep dropping that piece of giant hunk of clay. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Found it. At least it landed in my lap. It landed in my lap. It's just, as a small content creator, I'm just trying to do it slowly but surely. Slowly but surely as I do it. As I feel like some of my skills and a little bit of my confidence is not there, so once I get the right amount of like things, maybe I could be more confident in stuff. So that's kind of a thing in mind. But I'm also content with what I have so far, so. That's weird. Why would someone get mad? That's kind of confusing. Why would anyone want to get mad for that? That's just kind of weird. It's just weird because you're trying to support their endeavors and being a streamer. It's kind of weird. It's just weird. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand that. It's just how, I guess, everyone probably thinks in a different way. So, it's just no hate. But I just don't understand. It's just I think it's just the person. It's probably different for them. Okay, if it's like that, I can understand that. As myself, when I first for me, I think in her mind, she just wants to do it for fun. She's enjoying doing content creation, and she doesn't care if she earns money or not, or get donations. She just wants people to be happy and, enjoy her content as it is. She's not doing it for the money. She's doing it because she probably enjoys making people happy. I think that's what it was in her mind. That's probably why. I feel like people sometimes, there's the situation of people want to support that, so yeah, it's not about the money. I think overall, a lot of people on the internet, including myself, I don't usually care if I get money or not, or if people donate or not, as long as they're enjoying me, streaming, videoing, whatever it is, as long as they enjoy the content and having fun and seeing that person happy with doing the content they like to do, that's all it is, so that they feel like it's more, they feel like there's no regret with what they're doing on the internet and stuff. So I think that's what it is generally. So I think that's kind of what was the main thing. So it's respectable that if they just don't care to earn money from this or not, they enjoy doing what they do, and that is the main point. As long as someone's enjoying like streaming, making videos, making music content, covers, artwork, anything, who cares about money? That's the main point overall, I think, is the thing. Is what it all comes down to. Like me, I don't care if I get money or not from the internet, as long as, like, from doing my streaming and stuff. I mean, it's appreciative and all, but I think, in my mind, as long as people are happy, I get to have fun with them and everything, so. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Genji thing. See, the joy I get from doing, not only playing games and your guys' interactions, but you guys enjoying me dying of laughter, dying of failures, dying of everything. That is the main thing. Oh, the Genji thing. Bro, I think there's so many moments, as I mentioned, since I said I'm going to do a highlight video. I'm still working on it. It's just, I'm taking forever with it because I've said it, I have not done editing, I've not done videoing before, I've not done skills with that, so I'm kind of learning at the moment, so it's going to probably take a while before this video ever probably happens. I'm going to clip those moments, like I'm clipping moments like from that Genji thing, or a Hanzo moment that I did, or like from Overwatch or Lethal Company, and hope everyone will laughed so hard too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, as long as I'm gonna clip those moments so badly. I have so many moments I want to clip that I would hope people will enjoy as well, to laugh as well. Oh my gosh. A lot of moments I will be like, there are so many moments on time where I've laughed, I make people laugh, and it makes me happy that they're laughing because of something I did, or any of my friends doing something. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best, get my personality out there as much as possible. It may be a slow start. It's slow, but it will eventually get there. I just need to get more oomph, more confidence, get more of that confidence, more of that oomph in me. Less of the pushing myself down is the thing. And get more confident in a lot of stuff will probably be, what eventually leads me upwards more. So that's kind of something, hopefully myself, generally to grow on as well. Trying to see. Some stuff while I'm at it. Also, I kind of thought about this if I ever did get up to a certain point in, like, streaming and things, would I do merch or something? That's the thing. Oh my gosh, not but yeeted off the cliff or something. Oh my gosh. I don't remember exactly, but I kind of get what you mean. Or me dying to loot bug mafia. Or there was just so many loot bug mafias in general. Oh my gosh. Now I'm starting to get memories of loot bug mafia. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen the me dying to loot bug mafia, you need to. You need to see that. That was, oh my gosh, me and a friend dying to loot bug mafia, or me flinging something, getting flung or whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Or just one time, or the one time my friend was stuck in the ship in Lethal Company and he was with the jetpack. I closed and the freaking, what is it, the doors? I think it was like the doors or something. But one of, like, the doors of the, inside the ship, like the storage ship was open. I tried closing it and it exploded, killing us both. That was hilarious. Or just freaking Arctic dying for some reason, or going into outer space, and then slowly falling down. If you haven't seen I think the recent, not the recent, the latest Lethal Company stream where he went all the way up in the air. I'm still surprised by that as well. Like, why? Why do you go so far up in the air, boy? I don't understand what his mind was going through to go that far in the air. And I bet there will probably be, hopefully, more funny moments to happen. Funny, fun, weird, anything in general moments to hopefully happen in the future. To occur. Alright. Oh, my eyes. I don't understand what is going on. I'm gonna look up something I'm just kind of looking at something. Let's see. I thought I heard something for some reason. Probably just next door room's television. Who knows? What other... Let me actually... What would be interesting... I'm trying to think. What would it be interesting to do? No, I don't think so. I thought about doing reaction stuff, but I'm like, I don't want to, because that's kind of... that worries me, because I'm like, I'm probably not going to do well with anything like reactions, and I don't want to show my face. I'm not a person who does reaction stuff. I don't even know if I can. Trying to... What else is there in my mind that I've been thinking that could be nice? For upcoming future things, because there's probably a lot of other ideas that I probably haven't mentioned, or games and things that have not done that would be interesting to do and try. Probably other like new games that probably are interesting. I know for a fact there's probably a lot of maybe I know for a fact I want to do a little bit more of like other games where I can play with you guys. That would be fun. Like the Jackbox. That I need to see if I can get Jackbox games. Those are fun as heck. That would be fun to do. I've never played the Jackbox games. That would be interesting. Because I know that the Jackbox games are pretty interesting. I just don't know which ones would be. Let me actually... Are they still around? Let me see if I can look them up real quick. Where's my Steam? Oh, that's so sweet. Let me look up the Jackbox games. Do I... They're still there. It would be interesting to try the Jackbox games series. See if I can try to... I totally forgot about the Jackbox games before. I need to know. Which one would be interesting to do? Oof. I'm just looking at Steam real quick to see some of the games that could, because I want to do a lot of more interactive fan games where I can play with you guys as an idea. Because I've seen a lot of other people who played the Jackbox games, but I've not yet to play them. They look very fun and interesting. Maybe trying food stuff or snacks would be an idea for stream. I don't know, that could be ideas. Trying to see what else there is. Oh gosh. I've never played Fortnite. It's never been into, I think it's not one of my, what is it? It's not been interested to me. Not that Fortnite is a bad game, it's never been interesting to me in general. I've seen other people who play it, but it's just, not my cup of tea per se. I tend to find a mixture of like fun games that are like a mixture of popular games, non-popular games, or I'm just out of the loop of some of the games. And I'm just slow to get to them. That's kind of what it is for me. That's what it is for me. Oh my, Apex? Bro, I've played Apex before. My goodness. I've played Apex before. You probably seen me playing Apex. I sometimes have my times where it's like, I'm good, and then I'll be like, oh no, I'm struggling. And I have not played in a while, as I've said. I've been thinking about getting back into some of the games I haven't played for a while, like Minecraft or Apex or something like that, so I'm just need to figure out when to get back into them, so it's just, I'm slowly trying to get my interest back into it. because I kind of stopped playing them. At the time, they were fun for a while. They were interesting, but then the interest went down. So, kind of be like, I'll come back to them later on, just not yet. So, that's kind of what I have like that rant. I have like it's almost like an attention span or something, but not really. I'm not trying to make it like what is it? Like the attention for it for a while will be like it'll be interesting for a certain amount of time, but then it's like maybe do something else that's kind of not working, and then I'll come back and then it'll probably be hype again. Oh, that's gotta be sweet. I love kids. As I said, as someone who's trying to become a teacher in the future in college, I like, kids. Yeah, I have the same thing. It's like my attention it'll be in there for a while, but then I'm like, what else? It'll be there for a while and I'll be like, okay, back up. I like, as I said, I want to teach kids. I want them to I want to teach kids and hopefully in their endeavors make the next generation. Again, that's just supposedly my original, if possible, the dream, the job I hope to do in the future, but if not, this is like my second, not my second. I hope to just, if I don't become a teacher, then just be an internet person, be on YouTube, be a YouTube/streamer, and earn money from there as my job instead. That's just my backup. That is so far. Really? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure because at time I understand I could, but I still have there's a possibility something might happen, so I'm always trying to have a backup plan. So if I don't become a teacher, then being on the internet like what I am as of right now so far can be what is it? My brain's trying to think. I'll just continue doing this, just be a streamer, be a YouTube streamer overall, and just that'll be my job. Sometimes that is that'll be a-okay. If I can't do that, always have a second plan. If one thing doesn't work out sometimes, kind of. We'll see. I hope so. I'm slowly trying to get some courage and faith in myself, but sometimes not. It's just slow but surely it'll hopefully happen. Don't know, I'm just looking at random. I just pull up a second tab at times nowadays, just doing that. I'm probably not gonna make this a long stream, probably. I wish I could yap on for every time, but I think it's, what is it? I'm a yapper. I will be a person who like to talk a lot of stuff, but I feel like at night when it's like I'm trying to figure out how to do a better timing, so really, dang, helping out the people, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. I have faith in your children to also achieve their dreams soon. Oh, really? Dang, already an adult at drinking age. My gosh, time flies. I'm the oldest child, so despite I can somewhat understand what my mom's going through about like children growing up so fast. You don't want them to grow up fast, you know? They still are your babies, but they gotta grow up someday. You know? It'll have to happen eventually. It always happens. But they will do great things in the future, I say. Oh, the same. My parents do the same. My parents somewhat do the same thing as well. Not only to me, but also to my siblings. So I can understand. I understand that. Also, as an adult myself, who's already at a drinking age, I don't know why I don't drink. Well, no, I don't know why. I know why. I don't drink alcohol. I'm one of those people who don't like alcohol for some reason. It's always. Because I feel like there are a lot of streamers who do, like, they'll drink alcohol on stream, but I'm not interested in that. It's not my thing, not my vibes. And as someone with a lot of muscle on my bones, I say it would probably not be good for me. And sometimes, even as an adult, you have your childish times. So occasionally being... Like, my mind goes to sometimes it's okay to act a little childish like a kid, but sometimes not all the time, but you still gotta be an adult regardless. You always gotta... Kids always have to grow up eventually. They'll do good things for the future. If I had to drink alcohol, I think the problem is, for me, as someone who can't drink, I don't drink alcohol. It's never been interesting for me. I will never drink alcohol at all. I feel like it'll make me it'll be sick. It'll make me sick. Or something like that, so. Yeah, true. Life is too serious all the time. Sometimes. You can't always just stay serious. Sometimes being a little childish helps out, and then go back through everyday life. There's always good stuff. It's always greener on one side of the grass, there's a quote that I'm thinking. It's always greener on one side of the grass or something. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Because sometimes in reality, even if it's good on some points, sometimes it can be bad as well, you know? Sometimes things are hard, sometimes... But you just gotta do your best and work hard to get where you are. Never give up. That's in my mind. I always feel like sometimes I give up too quickly, but I still give up quickly at times, but then I always am told, you gotta keep trying, don't give up. Continue to work, strive until if it's not gonna work, then try something else, and if it doesn't work, then move on to the next thing. Yep. Yeah, grass is greener on the other side. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I can't always... Sometimes I forget a lot of quotes, and there are quotes that I have in mind that I know what I'm saying, but it's hard to get out. That always happens. That always happens for me. And besides, society, we're all changing. Everyone's changing. Things won't be the same eventually. We won't... It'll always change. Things will be different. People will do new things or have other stuff happening. But we'll learn. Society is constantly changing. That's how I see it. Society is changing. We're all changing. Sometimes change is good, sometimes change can be bad, but most of the time it can be good. So that's kind of life, in my opinion, when I see it. Trying to see what's on my phone and see what's going... Some stuff, you know? Seeing all the new stuff, like what new videos and things are out or whatever. I tend to just, while I have two... I don't know why I do that. True. That is true. That is true. That is true. I agree on that. I also feel like sometimes, even if there is change, some people don't refuse to change. There's also the situation of sometimes people refuse to change. No matter how hard we try to, get them to understand the stuff, it's just, we don't change. It's hard to change people when they're stuck on something. You know? Like, if they refuse to change something, then let them struggle if they have problems with it in the future. If you try to help them, but it doesn't, and they refuse to help. I don't know why, it just reminds me, because the reason why I say this is because I've seen a lot of, body cam videos and stuff where people do things and they don't change when it's their, if they don't, I don't know if it's from body cam videos, but I've seen a lot of things on the internet where people, they say they change things or something, and then... True, yeah. True. That is true, yeah. I also feel like, because as somebody who's on the internet, there is also a lot of times I feel like people are too comfortable nowadays on the internet. Not that it's sometimes a bad thing, but I feel like there are times where people are too comfortable on the internet as well because they're able to say a lot of stuff. And it's normal people will get hate for things. Like, it's normal that someone will not like your content or like something. But it's just people who say hateful things, regardless of how popular or how non-popular, like small content creators, big content creators, they're too comfortable saying things without being shown, which is kind of something I've also noticed as well. Excuse me. Should have gotten water. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That is something I've also kind of seen as well. Like, why do we have to have so much... Why do you gotta hate on somebody, you know? Yeah, some people want a reaction, or they generally just want you off or they have no reason to hate on you for no reason, or they just don't want to be on the internet. They just want to see you go down. They want to see you and what down. But I think the best thing is to just kind of ignore it and just show you being successful. Instead of the best way to get over hate is showing you're doing well and showing you're being successful. That's what I say. I mean, even if you're not on the internet and whatnot, it's still gonna happen regardless. People will do that. Yeah. It's just how people are in the world. Like, some people will hate on things, some people will not. Regardless if it's on the internet and they're comfortable with saying things or not. It's just life. That's just how I see it as life. Life goes on in that aspect. Just, I think it's just more like showing you being successful and you're happy and doing what you do is the best karma sometimes. If someone wants to see you down, sometimes the best karma is you just living your life. And my brain is kind of like blanking out somewhat, but you get what I'm meaning. Just to keep it short and sweet. Kind of getting excited more about this week for me streaming and whatnot. True, yeah, the best reaction is no reaction at all. That is true. That is always a thing. And that is always a good thing as well. But moving forward from that, I'm hoping this week will be exciting, since exciting hopefully with all that I can come up with for this week. If it's doing another paint stream, going back to some old gaming and whatnot, games I need to finish or continue, /continue, and a lot more. All the stuff to come and also future endeavors. And I'm hoping everybody is excited for when those happen, or if they're about to happen. Oops. Oh, my turkey day. I'm excited because I'm gonna be able to hopefully be with my family. I'm hoping to do stuff with my family because a lot of personal stuff happened, so because things happen in my personal life that makes me want to be more thankful for a lot of things, so I'm excited for that, and especially continuing doing some traditions and stuff within the family, and then when it comes to Christmas as well, that too. But overall, I'm excited. I am ready for turkey. But also other future holidays. I hope it goes well for you too with yours as well. I think I'm probably not gonna. I think it would be best to kind of end this stream for today. I'm not gonna make it a very long stream. Sometimes I want to do a short time, like short streams. 3 hours is fine. 2, 3, 1. I think it'd be best since I want to not go over bound because I'm hoping to do stuff on Tuesday, which is already probably Tuesday on my end because at night, but who knows, whatever time it is for you guys. So I think this is kind of the best timing to, I think, end. Probably maybe another chat stream will be in future endeavors as well, so they'll be happening, just we'll see when. YouTube, I'm gonna switch it over to the ending stream. I feel like the reason why I'm trying to do a mixture of long, short streams, so there's a variety of, if people can't go for super long, I can do a certain amount, so this will be good. 1 a.m., oh my, yeah, it's 1 a.m., it's 1 something over here, or wherever I'm at. So, yeah, I'm also trying to hype anybody out. I'm just gonna do more hype stuff, trying to get the hype for the rest of the week for anything that'll happen, so there's that. And I hope you get some sleep, and everything and all the fun stuff for you guys as well, so that'll be what it is. I'm just going to say night to all of you and hope you also have great nights, mornings, afternoons, evenings, whatever time it is. So,